This sun is so beautiful, but it's whooping my butt. Tell a day in the life behind the scenes of how I regulate my nervous system, come back home to self, and just go spend some time with y'all. So I've been fasting and I've been reading this book called Awakening Your Inner Goddess, and I got it from Barnes & Noble. And when I tell y'all, it's such an amazing read. It's such a transformative, journaling, prompt, soul invoking, awakening, good question asking book. But yeah, so I like to take my time when I read, and I like to break it down chapter by chapter, section by section. Luckily, this is one of those books that you literally need to have a journal to read it. Okay, y'all, I absolutely hated my eyebrows at first, but I like them now. And the lesson, when I sat there and I got out that chair and I looked in the mirror and I saw that my eyebrows were not how I wanted them, I had to speak up on how I feel. Because to say and mean what you say and say what you want and what you don't want and what you do and don't like, and you don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to be mean about it. But no, I don't like that. I don't like this, and we're gonna have to fix that. Because we got it right. So here are the brows. I'm liking them. I'm about to go to Barnes & Noble now. Big Daddy gave me $100 to spend. I'm Big Daddy right now. Aww. So, usually I come over to the self-transformation and self-help section, and I like books like The Secret. My mom showed me this book, Living a Life, a Law of Attraction. If you want to know more about the law of attraction, your infinite potential. It feels very odd at first. I feel like you want to look around and see who's looking at you, and if you look weird for having a whole ass light and selfie stick and camera out talking to basically yourself. And then you only come off as awkward. The only person that cares is you. The only person that matters is you. You're the only person who you see, who you feel. Anything else that you assume another person is thinking or feeling about you is just how you feel about yourself. Which one you were about me? When I was younger, my mom used to take me to Barnes & Noble all the time. And you want to know what I thought, y'all? I thought, I'm going to meet my soulmate in Barnes & Noble. Just imagining, yeah, the love of my life is gonna come up to me and ask me what am I reading, and we're gonna bond over books. It's not too late. Everything over here, honestly, is really, really good. I read most of these books. I have all of the 4 Agreements. I have most books by Don Miguel. And a lot of these books are also kind of repetitive. Of course, they're gonna have new information, new insights, new way of thinking, but a lot of them let you understand kind of like the law of attraction, the law of manifesting, understanding the subconscious power of the mind. A lot of these different books are very repetitive. I really suggest for anyone who's watching this video to put your phone down, to fast, to get out in nature, to read, and to just stop the stimulation, stop the sexual urges, stop the consuming of the alcohol, stop the overeating, stop the oversleeping, stop the over scrolling, stop the overconsumption of just, you know, the videos on YouTube, the motivation, and just actually get outside, be who you are, live your life, and do things that are actually mentally stimulating. I'm into different books before I actually buy them. First, your vibes. Your body talks. Fortunately, your body signals are easy enough to read. It's mostly a matter of deduction. For example, problems with the legs or feet usually reflect where you're going in life, if you're grounded or whether you're standing on your own 2 feet. Problems with your sexual organs and lower abdomen often reflect blocked creativity or an absence of pleasure or sexual safety. I be liking to skim through the books because I don't like to just like surprised by something and then I'm pissed off. So here are the 2 books I decided to buy, and they are really, I like books that make you write along with them, and these books just kind of help break down like where your belief system started. I'm supposed to show y'all what I got. So I got some sausage. I'm making baked ziti. Ziti noodles. First of all, a new plant. Some crumbles, cookies, a couple of different cheeses. I like these nuggets. Dessert. My favorite. So this is my new baby. think I'm gonna name her Princess. I don't know. Or Persephone. I don't know. She's cute though. Along with fasting, I've also been in isolation and intentionally putting certain things in my body and in my mind. And wow, the downloads, the messages, being able to hear so clearly is such a beautiful thing. I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna add this episode with a episode of my visual podcast. So if you're seeing this reel, go ahead and go to that link in my bio, Heal Souls Podcast, or go to the link in my bio and go to my YouTube channel where I will be dropping my visual podcast episode tonight. Just telling you guys about like how isolation and solitude can really help you to understand your internal value, to understand your worth, and what does that look like once you're actually back out into the world, once you're starting to create new friendships, when you're back around people, your old friendships, the people that you love, your familial relationships. What does doing the work look like when you actually got to do the work? Because when nobody is around you to trigger you, when nobody is around you to test you, and when you are tested, are you actively utilizing the skills that you've learned through these books, through therapy, through journaling, through isolation, through solitude? Because you don't want to get to a point, unless that's literally your goal, you do not want to get to a point where you're healed and you're so healed and it feels so good and you're enjoying this energy that you're afraid to let somebody else in. But what is the power in that? What is the power in not allowing people to be who they are so that you can be who you are? Because when things are not working for you, or people show you exactly who they are, the role that they're supposed to play in your life, what their intentions are, you have the power. You now have the power to set the boundaries and to say what you are and are not comfortable with, or to simply remove yourself. There's power in that. There's lessons in allowing things to be what they are going to be. You have to. I literally have an episode called You Have To. You have to let things happen so that you can evolve to the next state of consciousness. Love y'all. Bye.